Most people would rather do just about anything than scrape a popcorn ceiling by hand. It is messy, it is exhausting, and honestly, it is a recipe for a sore neck that lasts for days. This 8-amp sander from IMQUALI is clearly trying to solve that specific headache, and after looking at how it handles, it is a pretty compelling piece of kit. The first thing that hits you is the weight. At just under 9 pounds for the main unit, it is surprisingly manageable. You are not going to feel like you are wrestling a lawnmower over your head, which is a massive win when you are working on a ceiling for an hour or two. The telescopic handle is a smart touch too, sliding out to about 5.5 feet. It gives you just enough reach to hit those high spots without needing to constantly move a ladder around, which makes the whole process feel a lot safer and way less tedious. Now, the vacuum system is the real star here. It uses a 10-hole disc setup that actually pulls the dust away while you work. You still need to keep the head flat against the surface to get the best suction, but it does a solid job of keeping the room from turning into a total dust bowl. It is never going to be 100% dust-free, but it cuts down on the cleanup time significantly. The motor packs an 8-amp punch, and having 7 different speed settings is actually useful. You can dial it down for finer work, or crank it up to 1800 RPM when you really need to tear through some stubborn texture. One detail that stands out is the LED light strip around the head. It sounds like a gimmick, but when you are sanding in a room with poor lighting, it highlights every single ridge and uneven spot you might have missed otherwise. It is one of those features you do not realize you need until you have it. The chassis is also detachable, which is a clever way to get into those tight corners where a standard round head would just bounce off the wall. That said, it is not perfect. Like a lot of these electric sanders, you might notice a bit of static buildup if the air is particularly dry, which can be a little annoying when the dust clings to the outside of the bag. It is a minor quirk, but it is there. You also get a decent pile of accessories in the box, including a dozen sanding discs and a carry bag, which is nice because it means you are ready to go right out of the gate. If you have a renovation project coming up and you are dreading the sanding phase, this thing is a serious time saver. It is not a professional-grade tool meant for daily industrial use, but for a DIYer looking to get a smooth finish without the backbreaking labor, it is a solid, well-thought-out piece of gear that makes a miserable job feel almost easy.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.